I'm not interested in leads, Terry, just results. It's not my balls on the line here, it's yours. Now either your grass talks or you'll be directing traffic by the end of the week. Sorry, Terry, I just realised I was incredibly rude to you just then. I'm really sorry. Must be the stress or something, but, you know, that's no excuse. I know you're doing your best, mate. Just ignore me. Yeah. Cheers. Bye. What do I have to do to get a coffee round here?
It's angel phenomena. One southern angels, the other rides of BMX. They're a crime-fighting duo. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Angel Summoner. The kidnappers are holding a hostage in that warehouse, but I've got a plan.
Okay, BMX Bandit, let's hear it.
I ride in through that window using my BMX and spin my rear wheel, kicking some mud up into their faces. While they're distracted, I'll pop a wheelie, knocking the guns out of their hands. Then you go in and untie the girl.
Right. Or I could just summon a horde of angels to sort it out.
But then, how would I be using my BMX?
Well, you wouldn't need to. The angels would just take care of it.
Oh, okay. We could do that if you want.
Angelic hordes come forth!
Thank you, Angel Summoner.
Oh, and a BMX Bandit.
Whatever.
Hello! It's me, Jason. You know me. I came 4th in Big Brother 7 and then 3rd in Celebrity Big Brother 3 just 6 months later. Thanks, Ainsley.
And I'm Fiona Ashcroft, professional clothes stylist.
Yeah, like that's a job. We get on. Chemistry.
And welcome to another edition of How Not What to Look Like.
Yeah, why don't you do that bit? How not what to look like, how not what to look like.
This week's volunteer is Anita, who's from Coventry, where she's a mother and a homemaker.
What, a builder or a housewife?
Honestly, Jason.
Yeah, chemistry.
And here she is.
Oh, God.
Hi.
Now, just before we get started, the burqa, is that...
That stays, obviously.
David.
Yeah?
I'm a bit worried about that, actually.
Why?
Well, the whole burqa thing. I'm not sure we quite know what we're trying to say.
Do we have to be saying anything?
Well, no, but... I mean, aren't we just taking the piss out of people's sincerely held beliefs?
Well, maybe, but I think you can worry too much about this kind of thing. I mean, what's offensive to one person is just good, clean fun to you.
Yeah. I see you've started blacking up again. Was that because you were playing an Asian woman?
No, I just like it.
Right.
I think it's more... me.
Okay. Don't you think people might think that's
I don't
a bit...
care what people think.
Okay.
I've got to the point where I just don't care what people think anymore.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, that's the boat with the cocaine on board. I'll ride to the end of the pier on my BMX, hook onto the crane and swing on board, surprising the burly henchmen. Then I'll pop a wheelie and knock them overboard, and you can come in and grab the cartel leader.
Yeah, sounds good. Or we could just use the angels again. I could summon them, no problem.
Yeah, all right. Call the angels.
Shall we?
Fine, do it.
Right, you don't seem at all happy.
Well, we're supposed to be a partnership, but to be honest, I'm starting to feel a little bit overshadowed here.
Oh, right. Why's that?
Well, I think the thing is that your ability to summon a horde of celestial super beings at will is making my BMX skills look a bit redundant.
Yeah, well, but at the end of the day, it's all about results.
Well, yeah, but I'm quite good on my BMX.
I tell you what, we'll use the angels this time, but the next crisis we're involved in, we'll solve using BMX-based tactics. All right.
Yeah, okay. Go on, summon them.
Angelic hordes come forth!
I could have done that. Good evening and welcome to Big Talk, your weekly gullet full of the massively important. I'm Raymond Terrific, and as usual, gathered around me are about the biggest bunch of eggheads and brainiacs that taxis can be sent to fetch. And together, we're going to be thrashing out some absolutely colossal issues. Right, first up, AIDS pandemic in Africa. Come on, boffins, let's sort this out once and for all. What do we reckon? Richard?
Well, as usual, Raymond, you've raised an absolutely huge question.
Of course I have, Richard. This is Big Talk. Now let's get this sorted once and for all.
Well, I think the root of the problem is in education.
Right, send more. Sleeves rolled up, ships full of schools. Is that the answer, Leonard?
No, I don't think so.
Right, cancel the school ships. Come on, boffins, let's really bang our heads together on this one.
If I could just...
Yes, Danielle, you're about the biggest boffin here. Sort these guys out and let's stop the dying if we can just about be bothered.
Well, I think it's less about education and more about money.
Money, right, they need money. OK, how much money, Tim?
Well, it's
How much money, Tim, to get this sorted? Leonard! Don't desert me, boffins!
700 billion pounds?
Oh, no, that's enormous. Where are we going to find that? Come on, boffins, work it out. Right, I've got a house worth 300k. So, 700 billion minus 300... Oh, we are nowhere near. Right, OK, get some pizza in. Speed dial 3. We're going to crack this if it takes all night.
All right, BMX Bandit, this is the situation. The terrorists have that building rigged to blow. They're ruthless, nervous, and very heavily armed, and there are at least 30 of them. I propose that you ride to the edge of this building at high speed on your BMX and attempt to make the 70-metre jump across. When you land, assuming you haven't fallen short and been dashed on the pavement, you pop a wheelie or do an endo or perform whatever BMX trick you think most suitable for disarming a group of fanatics with assault weapons. I will stay here and watch.
Yeah, you see, this is one situation where maybe it would be more sensible just to summon some angels.
No, a promise is a promise. We're going to do this your way. Come on, this is well within your abilities. You're the BMX Bandit.
You're right, I can do this. OK, here goes.
Yes, go BMX Bandit, you're doing it!
It's amazing. I can't believe I'm still airborne.
Yes, it's remarkable.
It really is. This is the longest jump I or anybody else on a BMX has ever performed.
It's a real testimony to your BMXing skills.
I can't believe I'm able to have this quite long conversation with you whilst apparently flying unable. Oh, I get it. You shit! You've summoned a load of invisible frigging angels to support me.
Well, only a couple, but it's still mainly you, honestly.
Call them off.
Why not look on them as backup?
Call them off now. I can do this. I'm the BMX Bandit.
All right, then.
Yeah, thanks for believing in me, mate. You see? I'm absolutely fine! Tune in next week for the all-new adventures of Angel Summoner and Gymkhana Girl.
What are those?
Sugar lumps.
Right.
Hello.
and welcome back to coverage of people buying a house and then living in it. So, hello, Jeff, you want to buy a house. Here's a house. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you like the house?
Yes, fine.
Will Jeff be able to buy the house that's fine of his dreams? Yes, he will. It's in budget, is it, Jeff?
Yeah.
That was not a close one.
No.
We'll be catching up with Jeff when he's bought his house, which is now. Jeff, now living in your house.
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's all right, doing a bit of DIY, putting some shelves up, but nothing major.
We'll be catching up with Jeff's attempts to live his having things on shelves dreams now. How are the shelves?
Useful.
Well, that's fascinating. So, to sum up, Jeff, who you don't know, has bought a house and is now living in it, having put up some shelves, and I think we can all agree that that's basically a good thing. Join me next week when I'll be presenting coverage of people arranging to rent a flat and then going to the shop to buy some food to eat in it.
I'm afraid, sir, we still have a problem with Detective Harrison.
Yes. Mr. Harrison has an irritating talent for disrupting my arrangements.
Would you like me to have him removed?
Yes, perhaps. Perhaps it would be better if Mr. Harrison were taken out of the picture.
Sorry, guys, you're doing it again.
What, Alan?
Have him removed. Take him out of the picture. I thought we agreed at the meeting that these terms are needlessly ambiguous.
I suppose.
We all agreed that from now on, when we want someone murdered, i.e. deliberately killed to death, then that's what we're going to say.
Look, everyone knows what we mean.
Well, on this occasion, perhaps. I mean, that was an order to murder Detective Harrison, right?
He has become a nuisance.
Yeah, right, but a nuisance we should murder. Is that it? I mean, my nephew's a nuisance, but... You see what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, all right.
Well, can you say it then, please?
Okay. Please deal with the Harrison situation.
You see, that's no good.
Oh, that was perfectly clear!
Oh, what are you talking about, Keith? This is going to be Let's Hope Professor Ritson Meets with a Little Accident all over again. We spent 9 months hoping that Professor Ritson would meet with an accident before Leslie made it clear it was an accident we were supposed to make happen.
All right, you've made your point. You two get on with your work now.
Oh, murdering?
Yes. Oh, and Alan. Perhaps I'll see you later for a little light refreshment.
Do you mean anal sex?
Yes.
All right.
Lovely, thank you.
And this is from me and Ben. Merry Christmas.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Could be.
It is! It's some heroin! Hooray!
We know how much you like heroin, so...
Too right.
Because we were saying, can we get him heroin? We got him heroin last year, but then Susie said, sod it, let's just get him heroin, he won't mind.
Well, you can never have too much heroin. That's what I say.
It's Christmas, isn't it?
This is from us?
Ooh, wonder what this is.
Hope you like it. Now, we both know how much you like heroin, so we thought...
Oh, it's a book of heroin anecdotes. Great.
We thought a bit more interesting, you know, than just giving you heroin again.
Yeah? Yeah?
But we got you some heroin to have while you're reading it.
Oh, you silly
And this is from me.
Oh, thank you, Grandma.
It's some cocaine.
Oh, yeah?
That is the one you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah?
The man said that would be the one you wanted. I tried to describe it, and I did the face that you do when you've had some, you know. And he said that would be the one.
Right.
I'll take it back for you, love, and change it for some heroin.